Hi and welcome. I'm Jeff, and in this video we're going to show you how I do my research personally when I'm buying or selling a property. In this case we're going to work out the highest, lowest and medium price in your area. So today we're going to do an example of a 3-bedroom house in Southport. I'll just show you what we do here. All you got to do is type in your area in this space. So I'll just put it in Southport. Click on Southport, Queensland, click search, and what this will do is bring up every property that's in your area. So we're going to refine the search. Most of you people will be savvy with realestate.com anyway, but to refine the search, we just click over there, click on house. Don't need any minimum price, just go 3-bed there, minimum beds, and 3-bed maximum beds. Bathroom 1 plus, car space is 1 plus. We're not going to put in any keywords. Just here, just go click on established properties, and down here just click this including surrounding suburbs. We don't really want to know what's for sale in the other suburbs surrounding you. We just want to know what's for sale in and around your property. So just click update, and away we go. As you can see, this brings up all the properties in your search criteria that's for sale in your area. So the first one we got is a house, 3-bed, 1 bath, 2 cars, $395 under contract. So that's pretty close to what the property we're looking at today. So first thing we do is just click on the photos, just scroll through the photos, and just all we're trying to do here is compare this property to yours. So you can see here the blinds, all the window fittings are old, the fan's old, the roof needs a paint. It looks like it's got a new kitchen. So just click through and you can see that it's been partially renovated, but it's still in pretty good nick. So it's got new kitchen, new appliances. They forgot to paint there by the look of things. It's got old air cons in there. The roof's pretty mucky. It's like the walls need a paint, but it's in pretty good nick by the look of it. So all we're trying to do is really, like I said, is compare the property to yours, so we get a good understanding of how this relates to your property, so we can price it. Alright, I've had enough of that, so just go there. So all I do now, that compares pretty close to what I'm looking for, so I just copy that there, then go to the research sheet that we've provided you with our workbook. Just click on the property address, just paste that in like that. It was a 3-bed, 1 bath, 2 garage, the size of the land. We just go back to here, scroll down here, and you can see it's positioned on 630 square meters. Well, usually down in here too, you can see that. So we'll just go back here. Whoops, sorry about that. Just go back here, put in 630 square meters, size of the land. Now the price was $395,000 and it was under contract. So all we do here is go UC, which means under contract, and it was partially renovated. So just put a couple of little things in there that you noticed about the property, because if you ever have to come back and go back over your research, you know it was under contract for that price, and it was partly renovated, 3-bedroom house in Southport. Alright, let's just have a look. Let's go back. Just another thing too, if you're not sure of where the street is around your property, just click on this map and enlarge it, and as you can see, that red dot there represents the house, so you can actually gauge whereabouts, how close it is to your property. Also too, you can gauge that this place here is close to hospitals, It's also close. That's the CBD of Southport. That's the Broadwater of Southport. And if you go down the Gold Coast Highway that way, that takes you to Surfers Paradise. So you can see it's in a pretty good area. Alright, so we'll just click out of that and we'll keep doing our research. Alright, so what we do is we just keep scrolling down until we find something that is compares with our property. So you can see that's a duplex. It's brand new, so we don't really want to compare that. That one hasn't got a price. Foxy's has just got one there. It's a 3-bed, 1 bath, 6 garage. Let's have a look at this one, Falconer Street. Here we go. Click, click, click. Alright. As you can see, this is Falconer Street. It's a 3-bed. Huge development potential. So what that tells us is it's probably on a big block, and we can do here. Let's look at this. We can, as of the right town plan, you can get 2 units. However, partially obtained approval for 3 units, retain the house. So it must be on a big block. And that's another thing you got to be wary of too, people, when you're pricing your house. If your house is in a Res A area, which is a residential area, or a Res B, which is high density, like for duplexes, unit site, if the land is what the property is worth. So if you can put units or develop your block, you'll get a lot more money for it. Alright, we'll just have a quick look. It's only got a couple of photos. As you can see, it's a fairly old house. Most of the houses in Southport are about this age. So alright, so what we do there again is just grab that, copy, go back to our research sheet, put in the address. It was 3-bed, 1 bath, 1 garage. Now, didn't exactly say how big the block is, but if it can fit 3 units on it, it has to be over a quarter of an acre, which is 1,012 squares. So we'll just go back to our research sheet. We'll put down 1,012, size of the land. Also put in here, they wanted 440,000. So just put in that 440, and then just put under that. You can put in development block. So you know that's why that's 45,000 more than that property there, because it's on twice the size of land and you can actually develop it. So that's a good way. So what I'll do, I'll only grab one more. So just so you can get the idea of what I'm doing, I usually grab between 5 and 10 properties, and 5 and 10 properties, and that way I can work out a really good median price or the average price of what houses are on the market for the area. Here's another one in Melinda Street. I've already done one in there at I'll just get back out of that, I think. Can't remember what. 34 Melinda Street. Here's one. This is 3-bed, 1 bath. This is in Dandale. I'll just do a quick look down here. 3-bed, 1 bath, aircon, large flat blocks, only 521 squares. I don't know what she means by large. Alright, price reduction. Owners say sell. I can tell you now that's way too much money for it, but we'll have a quick look inside. As you can see, it's a brick and tile, a brick and fibro roof home. Asbestos fences by the look of that. It's been renovated inside, new carpet, new window fittings, new light fittings, carpet, walls, still the old box air conditioner in there. As you can see, it's been fully renovated, but You know, it is a very small home. Anyway, close that down. Take that address there. Go copy. Go back to our research sheet. Put it in there. It was 3 bed, 1 bath, 1 garaging, and it was on 531 square meters. The price they wanted for that was $429. So we'll just put in 429,000. Just put in fully renoed. And away we go. We might grab one more because I think that one is very overpriced that and probably won't give us a really good medium price. Just have a look. Let's take this one, Linda Street, same one. So it's between the one offers between 380 and 390. So we'll just have a quick look at it. As you can see, folks, the photos in this are very, very poor. Look at that. Remember, when you do your photos, to make sure you take some time when you take your photos, because the appearance on realestate.com really does make a difference. As you can see, also too, people, when you're taking your photos, I'll just bring this up now. See how cluttered it looks and how small. Now, if they had to move that table out to make this room look a lot bigger, move all these cushions out, you know, the appearance would be heaps better. Same here, they had to move out all these ottomans here and made this room look heaps better. Maybe even open these doors up. It would make the appearance of the house look heaps better. As you can see, it's probably close to the other one in Melinda Street. So we'll just copy that, go back here, put that in there, and it was 3 bed, 1 bath, 1 garaging, and on what was it, 500 and some square meters. Oh, it's actually a corner block. So it's probably the same size as that other one in Melinda Street, so we'll just put that down. That was 630 square meters, and they wanted for that 389. So we'll just put that in our sheet. 389. Also too, I'll just mention too that buyers do their research as much as what the sellers do. So if you're a buyer and you've seen a property in a lot better nick that went for 395, and then you've seen that place was 389, you'd understand why that one's under contract and this one's not. It's probably a little bit overpriced, but anyway. So what we've done there, now we've got 4 properties. So now we're going to work out our highest price. It's one I did the other day. I'll just get rid of that. Sorry, my computer skills are very limited. Alright, so what we do is we just grab the highest price, which is 440. Put it down here, just click it in there, paste. We grab the lowest price, which is 389. Copy, put that in there, paste, get rid of that. Now what we do, how do we find out the medium or the average price range of the area, is that we just grab our calculator like that, move him over there, type in the value of the properties, so 395, 440, 429 plus 389, just go enter, and that brings up the total of all them together. So what we do now is divide that by the amount of properties that we have there, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So divide by 4, press enter, and that gives you your medium or average price, which is 413,000. So we just go down here, put that in there, just go click 413. So from here we know the highest price property that is on the market is 440. We know the lowest price property on the market is at 389. So what you've got to determine now is where your property sits between the lowest and medium price range, or does it sit between the medium price range and the highest price range. So that's what you've got to work out. The property that I'm researching here is not a development block like that. It's just a normal block like this 389 was. So I'd say mine would probably sit around the 400k mark. So halfway between the lowest and the highest price. Sorry, the lowest and the medium price. So what I'll do is I'd start it off at that price for 3 weeks or 2 weeks maybe, and just feel the market. And if the market's telling me that I've got to drop it, I'd keep dropping it down to the lowest price mark, so until I find a buyer that's willing to pay. There you go. I hope that gave you some idea of how to do your research on the net to find your correct property price. Please take a bit of time to do this, because pricing your property is probably the major component of selling your house. If you don't have your house priced right, it'll sit on the market, and buyers will generally bypass your place and go to places that are priced correctly. So if you take your time, price your property right, you'll have a successful sale. And don't forget, always listen to buyers' opinions. If they're telling you your price is too high, generally it is. Anyway, you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.